the scale that we use, or the musical staff that we use, is logarithmic on the y-axis, whereas on the x-axis, it is time. But instead of using seconds, as is the SI unit for time, they use a unit called measure, or in England, they call it a bar, right? So instead of using seconds as we have been using, those are the units that are used. And the segment of time is given by the number of beats, right? 1 1 1 1 1 1 2 2, or however you guys want to use your beats with. And that makes sense in the musical world, but in a science world, we're going to use seconds still. So musical staff has how many lines? 5. And then on each line, it has different notes that you're going to write. There is a problem. And what's the problem? How do you fit all the notes you could possibly have onto 5 lines? Remember the number of notes? How do you fit them into 5 lines? And it's not possible to do that. So they have come up with this scheme, right? Where you're going to use your y-axis still as frequency and your x-axis still as time, called the measure or the bar. But you're going to put more things in the middle and beyond to make sure all of your musical notes fit onto your staff. So there are 2 main kinds of clefs that you guys use. What are the 2 main ones? There's many other ones, right? The soprano, the tenor, depends on what musical, but what are the 2 ones? Good. And exactly, or what do you call them? The G clef and there we go, right? And so all of these notes, if you notice them very carefully, the notes that are being used on it are either being put on the line or in between the lines. And each of them represents a different frequency, which means to a musical person, it represents the pitch. And so notes on the G clef are G, F, B, D, F, and face. And then the other one is on the F clef are the G, B, D, F, A, and the A, C, E, G. So everybody's familiar with these, right? Everybody can read music? Yeah? Thumbs up? Okay, so moving on. Details. So I'm not going to go into the details. We all know these, right? Anyone not know them?